What's good, beautiful people of Zamunda? How y'all doing? This is your girl Divine Karma coming in with a quick chit chat. Today's oracle message. I just pulled up at the gym, about to give me a workout in. I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. Why has spirituality become so commercialized? It really, really has. Spirit speak to me, through me, and for me. It's like it's flattering and disturbing at the same time. And I say that because it's flattering that, so many people are waking up and there's so many options now on social media and classes and, facilities and things, to my goodness. Oh, my bad. Saying something. Yeah. Anyway, anywho, jeez. Okay. But it's it's flattering because there's so many options now, but then sometimes it's not so flattering because it's like the fact that them people they gotta have their hands in everything. It reminds me of when marijuana was still like really, really, really across the board. For real. Illegal, right? And it's like they was like, well, they ain't gonna quit smoking, so we might as well go ahead and make some money off of this, right? Right? That's where we at with it. So, and that's how I feel that what they've done with spirituality, right? So don't get caught up in the extraness with spirituality, right? Stay humble, stay true. You roll with what resonates with your soul and spirit, and it's different, for everybody. And I think I said this on one of my previous videos. Like, I really do. Most of the times when I turn my phone on, it's like spirit will like throw something in my feed that is just for me, right? And that's how you gotta move, but don't get caught up in the extraness. Like, there's so many people out there in the spirituality that's like trying to make it this one size fits all type of ordeal, and it's not. Your meditation routine and how you meditate might not be the same as mine. And this covers all genres, but don't get caught up in the extraness and the gimmicks, right? You don't have to pay nobody nothing to tune in to source, and let me tell you something, for my religious people that's still halfway in between religion and trying to get their life together on the spiritual journey, right? Understand, understand, and overstand. You don't have to go to a facility to connect with source, right? You don't have to do that. The preachers, them the middle, them the no, that's just the middleman that's asking for money. How Steve Harvey said, been taking up offering for 20 years, ain't put a doorknob on the church, right? You don't have to have that to connect to source. You don't have to have social media to connect to source. You don't have to have none of that. You want to connect to source and be spiritual? Sit your down and talk to your guides and angels and the divine and learn how to listen, right? You don't have to have all the gimmicks, like, especially for my people that's just now finding themselves and getting into spirituality, right? It can be very, very overwhelming. I know in my beginning phases, like, I was kind of overwhelmed, but it wasn't that bad because at the time I was married, and even though he didn't move in a spiritual capacity, he had knowledge of spirituality and things of that nature. And then I had my brother, shout out to my brother Will I Am, that kind of kept me grounded. So it was a little different for me because I had immediate people in my circle, and then I was with the Moors. So I had immediate people in my circle, that kind of kept me grounded so I didn't get so overwhelmed. But everybody don't have that. And it can be very overwhelming to jump on social media and Because you know how the algorithm works, right? If you watch one video on anything to do with spirituality, meditating, crystals, whatever have you, becoming an alchemist, manifestation, the next thing you know, the algorithm is going to flood you on all your social media platforms with just anybody that makes these. It can be overwhelming. So let me say my gratitude for those of you that have been rocking with me since I started this journey, and I vamped and revamped social media pages and all kinds of. Your girl appreciates you, because I really learned when it comes to this spirituality thing. I know what my life purpose is, but I've also learned humbly to, man, focus on how I always say, because I heard Ralph Smart say it, don't focus on how to become a millionaire. Focus on how to serve a million people with your gifts and your talents and your services that the divine has bestowed upon you, and the millionaire money status will come as a sidekick. Right? Right? Because that emotional fulfillment is priceless. It really, really is. So definitely gratitude to whoever been rocking with me, my new subscribers, old subscribers. I got 3 YouTube channels, 2 Facebook pages, an Instagram, and TikTok, right? And some days it's a full-time shindig some days to try to post on all my social media, but it can be overwhelming for people. So I just want to say, for those of you that's beginning your journey, or even those of you that's, been at this thing for a minute, and like I said, it just, some days it just seems like too much, take a break. It ain't no like schedule. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I didn't get my 4 hours of spirituality in today. It doesn't work like that, right? Take your time, especially when you're still working a full-time job. Now, for those of you that ain't working no full-time job, get at it, right? Y'all see me. I'm not working a full-time job right now, and I don't know where spirit taking me, but I'm just enjoying the ride, right? But y'all see me. I'm at this thing posting and grinding every day, right? It can be overwhelming though when you work at a full-time job, you have children, you have a spouse, you have other responsibilities that you have to take care of, and you are still trying to get grounded and do this thing called spirituality, right? Don't let it be so commercialized to you, right? Just spend time with source every day. That's it. Start with that. Even for those that's been on your journey for a minute and you get overwhelmed, just take 30 minutes and sit still. Sit out on your porch, sit out in the park, sit in the dark. My guys told me the other day, divide. At nighttime before you go to bed, sit in the dark, complete darkness. Not just in the dark, but with my sleep things over my eyes as well. And connect to us, please. Right? Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't get into it's cool to get a routine, but don't get so focused on what to do and when to do it that you lose track of the why you are where you are and why you're doing it, right? It's the why. You ain't got to have no program to tap into source, to tap into your gifts, to be able to hear the divine and speak to the divine and your guides and angels, right? You do what feels good to your soul, and you let the universe guide the rest of the way, and everything will fall into place as it should. If you need to meditate more, spirit will let you know. If you need to, start buying crystals, spirit will let you know. Don't get overwhelmed. All right. All right. But if you do, I have life coaching sessions. The website is newearthmindset.com. This is your girl, Divine Karma. I'm going to get a workout in. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.